Good evening, everyone. I'm Monica Justice, and welcome to Low Country News. Today is August 5th, 2026.
And I'm Warren Truth. We have another exceptional show today, so let's get right to it. Up next, local news.
This morning, nearly 30,000 students will be back in classrooms across Dorchester County in both DD2 and DD4. News 2's Octavia Mitchell is live in Dorchester County School District 2 this morning. Good morning, Octavia in Somerville.
Good morning, Raymond. Good morning, Low Country. I don't know about you folks at home, but I was one of those students. I was always excited about the first day of school. And you know what? That excitement continues because I am very excited this morning. Nearly 26,000 students here in Dorchester School District 2 will head back to class this morning. Around 1,000 here at Oak Brook Middle School here in Ladson. And right now, I am joined by the school's wonderful new principal, Dr. Heidi Geary. And Dr. Geary, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I just said I'm excited. I know you're excited.
Absolutely. We are so excited to welcome all of our students back this year. The first day is always just bring a lot of bubbly and excitement, and so we're just ready to make today a great day for our students.
Tell us about your phenomenal school.
So our school this year is a 2-time second platinum winning Jostens Renaissance School, which is all about making the school the best place it can be for staff and students. We have a new addition that we are opening and debuting for our students today for our Fine Arts Wing. We have 6 new beautiful state-of-the-art classrooms that can celebrate our students in those fine and performing arts areas. And we also have about 200 students that were rezoned to us due to the overcrowding in some of the other schools. So we are just really, really excited, packed to the brim, and have about 1,000 kids that are going to be coming to us today.
What is your message to your community as you begin a new school year?
I just want every student to know that they belong and that they have a place. It's very important for our students, families, and teachers to all feel like they can be successful if they just take things one step at a time. Here this year, our message is we're going to go to infinity and beyond, a little Toy Story theme. The possibilities are endless. So I just want all of our students and families to know we are here to make sure that they are successful, that they find their place, that they belong. We're going to love on them, and that we are excited for them to be here.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Geary. And I love your dress, by the way.
Thank you. You too.
You have to tell me where you get it. All right. You know, and coming up in our next half hour, we'll have a live report to the superintendent of this phenomenal district here. We'll talk to Superintendent Chad Doherty coming up in our next half hour. That's coming up at around 6:30, 6:45-ish. For now, I'm reporting live in Dorchester School District 2 at Oak Brook Middle. Raymond, we'll send it back to you at the desk.
You're looking forward to that, and nearly 2,300 students in Dorchester School District 4 also making their way back to the classroom this morning. DD4 is a small rural school district with nearly 2,300 students in 5 schools and an education center. The district is looking ahead to manage future growth in the Ridgeville area specifically, where they say it's going to require a new school in that area. Superintendent Jeff Beckwith tells us he hopes a proposed education 1-cent sales tax referendum on November's ballot will help with that. Superintendent Beckwith says DD4 has around 350 employees on staff and that they will start their new school year with no teacher vacancies. He also has this message for his Dorchester School District 4 community on their first day of school.
Let's just go out and be great. We have a great community. We have a great group of students. And our students in our community, our staff, our teachers, everybody in our building, y'all are what make it work. And I'm excited to see everybody back to school August 5th. And it's just going to be another incredible year. We look forward to everybody's participation in everything we do. Make sure you are visible in your school, supporting your children. And if there's ever anything we can do for you in DD4, just reach out to us at the district or at the school, and we'll be happy to help you out. But looking forward to a wonderful 26-27 school year.
Now here's a look at the school bell schedule in DD4 this morning. Instruction begins at 7:30 at the elementary schools. Woodland Middle School will start at 8:50 and 9 o'clock at Woodland High School.
Such an exciting time for the kids heading back to school, including my kids. Low Country News hopes everyone has an amazing year. Let's continue the footage.
An update right now to a story we first brought you earlier this week. Authorities in Florida have arrested a suspect in connection to the shooting deaths of a Citadel cadet and his friend. 17-year-old Kian Rundell was taken into custody in Florida earlier this morning. 19-year-old Dustin Rose and 18-year-old Samson Campbell were found dead last week in DeLand, Florida. Rose was a student at the Citadel and served in the National Guard. Investigators identified Rundell as a suspect early. They still have not established a motive for the killings, but we know the suspect and victims knew each other and met the night of the murders. We are told a, quote, altercation happened that night as well. The investigation is ongoing and additional arrests are possible. Good evening, everyone. We are glad you're watching. I'm Carolyn Murray.
After several people were displaced by the fire at the Middleton Cove Apartments in West Ashley, the city of Charleston working with local groups to collect donations for the people who've been affected by that fire.
News 2's Emma Charles joins us live in studio with more details on what people can do to help these victims. Emma, what did you find out?
Well, Brendan, Carolyn, there's very simple ways to help out. A small donation can go a long way, and the West Ashley community is coming together to support their neighbors.
The fire broke out early Sunday morning, killing one person and displacing at least 19 others. The Red Cross is assisting 14 families with immediate needs, and several other local organizations are stepping up as well.
I mean, they lose not just their physical items, but things that you wouldn't think about: wallets, car keys, birth certificates. The things that help them rebuild their lives are often the things that are also lost. And so the challenge for them is getting those things back and then rebuilding their lives.
The city of Charleston has launched a web page dedicated to collecting supplies for those impacted. A city employee was displaced by the fire, and the city says it wants to consolidate resources to help everyone who was affected, providing information on how to provide gift cards for victims, as well as a list of needed supplies.
People have been coming in very often, donating clothes, gift cards, anything to support. Anything helps.
Community group West Ashley Connects is managing the collection. They say even small donations can make a massive impact when you're starting from scratch.
So even a small donation is really helpful for people. It helps them buy a meal. And last time people donated gift cards to local businesses, local restaurants, so that people who are affected who don't have a kitchen to cook in can go out and have a hot meal.
Other small businesses like Cafe Roca doing their part to help as well, serving as a drop-off location for the supplies.
As a family business, we do really care about the community and helping out as best we can.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation. If you'd like to contribute to helping those impacted, we have a link to donate on our website, counton2.com. In studio, I'm Emma Charles, Count on 2.
All right, everyone, there's a lot going on in the world. Primary elections here in America and record stock gains. Also, oil prices drop below $80 a barrel. Up next, worldwide news.
Evening as we come on the air in the West tonight. We do begin tonight here with breaking news. This evening, authorities revealing a man with a gun was arrested at President Trump's golf club in Palos Verdes, California. The suspect was arrested on Sunday, the president arriving in California tonight. Federal agents reporting a suspicious individual on the property observed walking through the grounds, they say, taking photos and videos, appearing to monitor security activities, according to authorities. Deputies located his vehicle, a loaded pistol. Then in subsequent searches at his home, they found body armor and radio signal devices. That man is now under arrest tonight, and ABC's Kana Whitworth leading us off with late reporting.
Tonight, just as President Trump touched down in Los Angeles, federal authorities announcing the arrest of an armed man at the president's golf course. Officials say plainclothes federal agents reported a suspicious man on Trump National Golf Course in Rancho Palos Verdes Sunday afternoon. Authorities say the man was spotted walking throughout the golf course grounds, taking pictures and videos, and appearing to monitor security planning activities. Deputies responding to the golf course detaining 38-year-old Janine John Taylor, saying they found hollow point bullets in his pockets, locating and searching his vehicle, saying they found a loaded pistol. Authorities then conducted additional searches, finding an illegally modified AR-style rifle, body armor, radio signal devices, and multiple notebooks containing what officials described as concerning statements.
David, this urgent investigation is still underway. The suspect was arrested on multiple charges but could face more. Authorities say there's no current ongoing threat to the public. David.
Kana Whitworth on the breaking news tonight. Kana, thank you. Also breaking at this hour, news of an arrest in those catastrophic fires in Spokane, Washington. Authorities tonight revealing their suspect is a convicted killer and how they caught him. Here's Alex Stone.
The images are horrific. Families running for their lives as flames closed in, homes engulfed. And tonight, authorities say one of the most destructive wildfires in the history of Washington state was deliberately set by a convicted killer. Spokane Sheriff's deputies taking 37-year-old Aaron Farinacci into custody outside of his home late Monday.
It was citizens who were paying attention to their surroundings, being aware and willing to step up and say something that led to the relatively quick apprehension of Mr. Farinacci.
Paul Child says he's the citizen who called police after seeing a suspicious man on the side of the road Saturday.
He was bent over, looking towards, doing something in the grass and through the tree line area.
The origin of the fire was indeed exactly where the witnesses had seen Mr. Farinacci kneeling in the grass earlier that day.
Oh my God, dude. The fire's destroying at least 700 homes and other buildings. New video shows a family using their boat to escape the flames, taking refuge in the middle of Lake Spokane. For residents like Chelsea Riley, whose parents' home is now a pile of ashes, news that the fires have been deliberately set hurts.
It changes things. It kind of, you could make sense of it when it was an act of God somehow, but now that it's arson, someone did this to our family, and that's hard to wrap our brains around.
Farinacci is a convict out of the state of Arizona. In 2010, Farinacci pleaded guilty to manslaughter for shooting and killing his father at their home in Mesa, Arizona. He was released from prison in 2020 and is currently a Spokane resident. David Farinacci just appeared in front of a judge. Bail is set at $1 million. He's due back in court later in the week. David.
Alex Stone reporting from Spokane, Washington.
This is a tragic situation, and Low Country News is praying for everyone involved. God bless you. Let's continue the footage.
Meantime, the high-stakes primaries we're watching tonight and the closely watched Senate primary in Michigan, testing the power of progressives versus moderate Democrats. Jay O'Brien in Michigan tonight.
Tonight in Michigan, voters in the year's most closely watched Senate primary faced with a stark choice that could shape the future of the Democratic Party this November and beyond. Dr. Abdul Al-Sayed, a progressive former state health official, calls himself a capitalist, but he's been embraced by the nation's top Democratic socialists. And he's firing up younger voters, focusing on affordability, the rising cost of living, and speaking out against Israel's war in Gaza.
Shouldn't be this hard to afford a second bag of groceries. Shouldn't be this hard to pay your rent. Shouldn't be this hard to pay your taxes. And know that that money is going to be spent on you rather than to drop bombs on somebody else and their kids.
His rival, Congresswoman Haley Stevens, pitching herself as a folksy and moderate can-do Democrat.
Holy smokes, Grand Rapids! I'm just fired up to be here.
Highlighting her work with former President Obama and her endorsement from Michigan's popular governor, Gretchen Whitmer, saying she's the candidate with the best chance of winning in November.
I am tough as nails when Michigan is being challenged right now. Donald Trump is skirting all around, selling us out to the highest bidder, selling out Michigan. It's not right.
And David, there are 5 states going to the polls tonight, but that Democratic primary here in Michigan, all eyes are on it. It has deep implications for the Democratic Party and serious impact on the November midterms and beyond, David.
Jay O'Brien watching this into the night for us. Jay, thank you. Meantime, tonight, the stock market soaring to record highs, oil prices dropping on new hope. Is there an agreement coming in the war in Iran now in its 6th month? The Dow surging more than 900 points today, the Nasdaq up more than 670 points, and the S&P 500 hitting a record high. What Iran is saying tonight, and Matt Rivers now from the region.
Tonight, stocks surging to record highs on Wall Street and oil prices plunging, based on hope that 6 months into the war with Iran, some sort of agreement is close to reopen the critical Strait of Hormuz. Details of any possible deal remain unclear, but the Dow soaring 900 points, closing above 54,000 for the first time ever. The price of U.S. oil dropping below $80 after the Trump administration signaled a deal may be close.
There's been progress made in those talks, but not finality yet. We're hoping that will happen very shortly.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent today offering this timeline.
We may have a deal today or tomorrow to
open the strait.
Iran today saying they are only negotiating with Oman about control over the Strait of Hormuz, claiming talks were positive. Iran has repeatedly said it will keep control over the strait, which was open free to international traffic before the war, and they have said they might charge fees. President Trump warned this is Iran's last chance to make a deal, insisting the strait will not be tolled.
We're not talking about charging at all. There won't be charging.
And David, tonight, sources tell ABC News that after months of war, U.S. stocks of air defense missiles have been significantly depleted, a major concern if this conflict were to escalate once again. David?
You'll be tracking this. We'll see if an agreement is indeed coming. Matt Rivers tonight, thank you.
All right, y'all. Wednesday will be partly cloudy. Thursday will have scattered thunderstorms, and Friday will be isolated showers.
Partly cloudy on Saturday, becoming mostly sunny with a high of 91. Sunday brings stray T-storms, high 92.
Everyone, please try to stay dry over the next couple of days. Up next, additional weather.
We have seen plenty of rainfall across the low country in recent days, but we do have even more that we'll track into Thursday and Friday. Now, overnight into early Thursday morning, we'll start off mostly dry. One area that could be an exception is for some of our coastal locations. That's a pattern that we have seen evolving over the past several mornings, and I do think we'll see more moisture and likely some ponding on the roads throughout your Thursday morning commute. By the afternoon, we'll keep our activity widely scattered, even across our far inland counties. It's very likely going to continue at least for the late afternoon and early evening hours, and also be on the lookout as we still could see the risk of localized downpours. Now, over the next several days, I'm not as concerned with widespread flooding potential, but still will continue to monitor the risk of coastal heavy rainfall, especially out the door on Thursday.
All right, y'all, it's that time again, sports, and I still can't believe LeBron James is on the Philadelphia 76ers. Up next, sport.
Low Country Sports News Alert.
Sports and recreation has always been a big part of my life, and sports and recreation is definitely a big part of the city of North Charleston. We're excited on March the 28th at 2 p.m. to open this brand new sports complex. A brand new pool, a brand new basketball court, brand new tennis courts, a brand new roller hockey rink. Even the football field that I grew up playing on is here and is accessible to you. Come on out, North Charleston, and enjoy your complex. You made it happen, North Charleston, and it's yours. The new North Charleston Sports Complex. Come on out.
This is amazing news to hear. I remember playing football there at Danny Jones Gym for the Blue Devils. Let's continue the footage.
Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers will be looking to defend their AFC North title this season as training camps are now underway across the National Football League. New head coach Mike McCarthy will look to continue a 22-year streak of non-losing seasons for Pittsburgh as he reunites with Rodgers, who he coached in Green Bay for 13 seasons, all right? Just so y'all know, the Steelers are not favored to win their division. However, that honor belongs to the Ravens, who are one of two odds-on division favorites, according to DraftKings, along with the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East. Since he's second in the AFC North, odds at around 2-1. Pittsburgh is at around 5-1.
I think they're set, though. I think Pittsburgh, I don't want to say under the radar because nothing with Pittsburgh is ever under the radar. But they are set up for the future with this offensive line, skilled players, added some youth on the defensive side of the football. The quarterback piece is really the one that they got to get right, but we've been talking about that forever.
The problem that I have with what you're saying there is that we've been saying the quarterback piece for over 6 years. I mean, damn. Find somebody. I mean, y'all get paid. Those of y'all who don't play, you get paid to make these decisions. Find a damn quarterback. Yeah. And they haven't been able to do that in many, many years. No doubt about that. Earl, we got to get to some rapid fire questions for you.
Sir.
You ready, my man?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's get some quick answers. Starting in Cleveland. Who will have more starts for the Browns this season? Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson, and why?
I believe it's Shedeur Sanders simply because they're going young. Todd Monken comes in. You see a video of him coming in and he's shaking hands with somebody. Who is it? Shedeur Sanders. They hit on the draft last year. They got rid of Myles Garrett because they want to go younger. Deshaun Watson has had every right and every opportunity to be the starter for this team, but they see what Shedeur does, and I secretly think they want Shedeur to win the job. I'm going with Shedeur Sanders.
Why play around with Deshaun Watson and why procrastinate with all of this?
You give him a chance to win his job, but if you see that he's not clearly taking the job, you've had chance after chance after chance. We're going to take our chances with Shedeur.
So far in training camp, they're saying Shedeur Sanders is outplaying him, so go figure with that one. Yeah. Number 2, which team will have the best defense in the NFL this season? Can't wait to hear your answer on this one.
I'm going with the Denver Broncos, simply because they have the best rush unit up front, the best D-line collectively. What they've mastered is a way to get one-on-ones across the board. They got all pros at edge, all pros interior. They have the best DB in Pat Surtain Jr., at corner, and they have a guy at every level, and they've been consistent. I just believe the Denver Broncos are the best defense in football.
I don't mind that answer. I'm not ignoring the reigning defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, because we got to pay attention to that. And I damn sure ain't ignoring the Rams. Aaron Donald comes back. If Aaron Donald comes back,
we gonna have a completely different conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure about that. that. All right.
Please believe.
Number 3 on this rapid fire list. Who wins the NFC?
You just said it. The Rams. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but you just brought him up. Aaron Donald. They already got the reigning MVP. Wide receiver tandem. Their offense is loaded, but then you bring in a Myles Garrett, and if you add Aaron Donald, we talking about the purple people eaters. We talking about the steel curtain, the Ravens 2000s, the Bucks 2002, because this could arguably be the best defensive tandem we've ever seen in NFL history if Aaron Donald comes back and plays like Aaron Donald. I'm going with the Rams.
Who wins the AFC?
Broncos. I think we're going to have a Rams-Broncos Super Bowl.
Wow. Yeah. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Yep. Damn, I ain't even going to tease anything.
All right, everyone, for Low Country News, I'm Monica Justice.
And I'm Warren Truth. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to True Perspective 843. Good night, everyone. Stay safe, and see you tomorrow.